highlighting history of suburban Sydney with the St Peter's Cooks River History Group.
Our aim is to preserve and promote local history.
We are based at St Peter's in Sydney's inner west. An island in Cooks River at Tempe between the road and railway bridges is a remnant of a number of river islands.
None of these islands can be seen in the 1830s and 40s paintings of the area.
After the construction of a dam across the river in 1840, sandbars began to form and can be seen in this 1860s photograph.
In 1900, because of silting above the dam, dredging of the river commenced. 3 ornamental islands were formed.
As part of a public works programme in 1901, sandstone walls made of convict hewn reclaimed blocks were built around today's existing island.
In 1903, it was reported that boys were bathing naked from the island at Cooks River in full view of railway passengers.
Dredging operations continued in 1907 at the junction of Walleye Creek and Cooks River. An effort was made to beautify the river, with the 2 small islands near the Tempe railway station being made into an oval and circle respectively.
In 1908, after a torrential downpour, the Sydney Morning Herald reported,
"The ornamental islands, which are being made from silt, brought to the surface by dredgers and which prior to the storm gave promise of picturesqueness, are being devastated by wind and wave."
The Evening News, 1912, reported that after heavy rain,
the 3 picnic islands, which were formed in the centre of the river during dredging operations to add to the beauty of the stream, were practically underwater.
In July 1915, a 3-day carnival, organised by St Peter's Council and Tempe Tramway Club, was held at the Tempe Reserve. Cooks River Island was temporarily fortified in order that motorboats could give a representation of the bombardment of the Dardanelles.
The 2 islands near the junction of Walleye Creek and Cooks River are visible in these photographs.
In 1949, dredging of the river was still being carried out.
In 1951, local Roman Catholics made a pilgrimage to the banks of the river to celebrate the feast of the Assumption of the Virgin Mary. An illuminated statue of Our Lady of Fatima was carried through the streets from St Peter and St Paul's Church at Tempe. The statue was then escorted to the Good Samaritan Training Centre on the Arncliffe side of the river.
The following year, a tableau and torchlight procession was held to celebrate the Feast of the Epiphany by the parishioners of St Peter and St Paul's Church. In the evening, the parish statue of Our Lady of Fatima was borne to the water's edge and taken by boat to the island opposite the reserve, where it was enshrined.
The island became known as Fatima Island.
Trusteeship of the island was transferred from Rockdale to Marrickville Council in 1985.
Today, the stonework around the island has disappeared and it is returning to its natural state.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to our channel. It's free. And check out our website, stpeterscooksriverhistory.wordpress.com.